Here to present a Memorial Scholarship Fund in his name. I'd first like to thank the school for letting us put together this memorial with such short notice, and thank my siblings and family and close friends who have helped put this scholarship together, and we hope to continue to support this fund for many years to come. The Merlin Hayes Memorial Fund's purpose is to honor the commitment and the spirit that our father had to the girls' basketball program here at North Boone. Each year we'll be presenting this honor to recognize the achievements of a high school senior who has participated on the girls' varsity basketball team. She will be someone who embodies the spirit of the school with outstanding academics, a passion for the sport, team leadership, and a commitment to their community. Our father Merlin, known many to the community as the struggler, was committed to the girls' basketball program, despite the fact that none of his children actually went to school here. For almost 10 years, he had been coming to games. A coworker had originally brought him to a game to watch his daughter play, and our dad has been coming to games ever since. We knew he had attended games regularly, but had no idea to the extent to which his commitment was until after his death 2 months ago. While going through his belongings in his house, we found sweatshirts that had the Viking emblem on the front and biggest fan on the back. We found thank you cards from previous students where he had given the gift of money at graduation. We found receipts for the purchase of a new popcorn machine for the concessions here at the school. And we met a family who welcomed him into their home this past Thanksgiving, even though they didn't even know his first name. They only knew him as the struggler. I wanted to share with you some of the things my siblings and I learned about our father after his death. We learned that he always sacrificed for others. He always helped a neighbor before he thought of himself, and he refused to take anything in return. He donated his time and his money to anyone in need, including the school and the girls' basketball team. I've been told that no matter what the outcome was of the game, he always supported the team. He always had something positive to say after a game, and he always helped them strive to be the best that they could be. One of the candidates wrote, "He was a great role model." There's one last story I do want to share. As my siblings and I were going through his belongings, we had a friend of his come over that was part of his Bible study, and we donated some of his books to him. They had been part of a fellowship and a friendship for almost 30 years. And this person shared with me that the last conversation that they had had back in December, he had regretted. He had told my dad, at that time, my dad had stopped going to their Bible study because the study was on the same nights as the girls' basketball games. And so he wasn't going to come to games again, or he wasn't going to come to Bible study again until the season was over. He was pretty upset with my dad and told him God's more important than basketball. My dad had a strong faith, a stronger faith than any person I've met. And there's no question he knew how important God was. But if you came to a North Boone basketball game, home or away, you knew one of the first people in the stands, religiously, sitting in about the same seat, eating his favorite snack, a bag of popcorn, ready to cheer on his favorite team, there he would be. That's how much the girls' basketball team meant to our father. So it is with that, and my honor and great privilege to award the Merlin Hayes Memorial Scholarship Fund to a young woman who has been passionate about basketball since the 2nd grade. She was a 3-sport varsity athlete. She represents leadership by coaching young athletes. She was co-captain of the team, National Honor Society, FFA, a lifelong 4-H member, involved in student government, and doubled her school requirement for community service. There are a lot of qualities this young woman possesses that we know with confidence Merlin would be honored, and we are proud to present a $500 scholarship to Paige Morris. This year we also decided there was enough funding to award this scholarship to 2 athletes. This young woman also exemplifies leadership by coaching younger girls' basketball teams. She's been a 3-year starter on the girls' varsity team. She's also in student government, is class president and vice president, participates in her church youth group, academic honors 4 years, National Honor Society, above and beyond her community service, high ACT scores. So we're also confident our father would be honored, and we are proud to present another $500 scholarship to Megan Johnson.
Next, I would like to